Okay, so one of the things that I want to show you is how to create a web page, and it is super easy. I'm not exaggerating. I, I mentioned to you that you can create a free website on Canva. Again, I have not yet taken the time to verify if that's available with the free plan, but if you do have a paid plan in Canva, you can create a website. So I want to show you how easy it is to create a website. And what we're actually going to do is create one that looks like Linktree. One of my pet peeves is the number of people who use Linktree for their link in bio in Facebook and Instagram, because you're giving all of your traffic, meaning people who visit your Linktree, you're giving all of that traffic to Linktree for free. And it was really genius of them to offer that, because basically when you create a Linktree, you're just creating a page on their website like I'm going to show you. So it was ingenious of what they did. But if you want to keep your own traffic and create a quick and easy website that you can use in your link in bio that houses all of your links, follow along. So I've logged into Canva and I want to create a website. You'll notice I'm just on the home page. I'm going to click website because that's what we want to create. And it's going to open up a blank canvas. And that's really all we need. What we're going to do is mimic what Linktree does, which is basically creates a page with just links. So what we might want to do just to make it a little visually appealing is to maybe find a template. And I generally start everything from a template just because I find that it's easy. So you can either browse through the templates or you can search for a specific type of template. What I want right now, I just need a background for this. So I am going to Elements and I am going to search for backgrounds. And I just really want a nice background. So you can do graphics or photos. So let's do photos. And I just want something that's going to be aesthetically pleasing. I don't want anything that's going to really draw the eye away from my focal point, which are going to be the links that I want to send people to. So I'm going to pick something that's really soothing, serene, so it doesn't detract from the attention that I want. So I am going to pick this one, just drop it on here. And now the next thing that I'm going to do is add a title, because I want them to know what this is. So and you don't have to use LLC. You can do whatever, but I want to use this. And then I also want to add my logo so they know who their web page they're coming to, because this may be somebody who is not as familiar with me. So I'm going to my logos folder, which I created to make things easy. And I am just going to drop my logo on here. I'm going to size it down a little bit, put it to the corner, and I like to put a little spin on it. Gotta always reflect my Southern heritage. As you see the fleur-de-lis, you might see the dragonfly as well. All right, and so now the next thing that I am going to do, this is like the simplest part. I'm just going to start creating links. So you could either do buttons if that's what you like, and if you wanted to do buttons, the easiest way to do that is to, again, go to Elements, type buttons in here if that's what you want, and it gives you just different buttons from which you can choose. That way, if you want a button so it looks just like Linktree, you can. I don't need that. I'm just going to do text. So I am going to make them all text, and I am going to say website. Oops. Now that I've called it my website, I'm going to highlight this text, and I am going to tell it where I want people to go when they click this link. So I'm sending them to my website. And I am going to send them to my Facebook page. history as much as possible. And now I'm going to send it to my Facebook page. So when they click here, they're coming to my Facebook page. I'm going to do the same thing for Instagram. So I'm just typing what I want to appear. Again, you can make this a button if that's what you choose. And if you see me typing in Instagram.𝗧𝗲𝗰𝗵, that's because I have set up redirects because I want to brand my business. Instagram is already a household name. I want my business to be, so I've just created redirects so that I can subliminally send everybody to my website. And then I would probably just line these up the way I want it to look and add as many links. I would add a link for every social media profile that I had. And then if I had a lead magnet, I would also create a link for my lead magnet. And if I offered discovery calls, which I do, I would also have a link for a discovery call consultation to make it easy for people to work with me. And then once I had all of the links that I wanted, I would publish my website. Notice it's going to make it mobile friendly. It's automatically going to do that because I have this checked. And I'm going to click publish, and it's going to create a website for me. And if I click on it, now this is my website. And if I click here, it's going to send it to my website because that's the redirect that I gave it. The same thing would be with Facebook. It's sending it to my page. So it just says a redirect. And the same thing would be with Instagram. It's going to send it to my Instagram profile. Okay? So this is very quick, very easy. This is something that you can do in literally 15 minutes or less. And then if you have a WordPress website, I want to show you how easy it is to create your own pages, especially if you're currently paying somebody to create pages for you that really are text only. You can create those yourself. So you would log into your WordPress dashboard, and once here you want to go to the pages section, and you're going to click on add new page. And I use the Divi theme, so by default it gives me the option of using the Divi builder or the default editor. So for this example, I'm just going to use the default editor. Okay, and now it looks just like it did in Canva. I have to choose what type of block I want. So we're going to make this really easy. I'm going to click on view all so I can see all of the different blocks from which I can choose. And basically all I really want to do is to create a text. I'm actually going to do I'm going to do just I'll do a heading. And in this heading, I am going to call it website. All right. And when people come here, what I want them to do is go to my website. So I'm going to put in the URL where I want to send them to. All right. And I would continue to do this for every link that I want to include. So it doesn't matter how many links I want. I would do this for everyone. Probably the thing that I would do to make this a little bit easier for me is duplicate it. And let's duplicate again. And so since each link is going to be a little bit different, now I would say Facebook. And I would change the link. So I'm going to break that link and then add a new link. And I'm going to Now I want it to be, and this is the reason why I'm copying and pasting, because mine is facebook.structure_chaos.com. And then I would go here and do the same thing. I want to change this to say Instagram. And then I want to add up my link to say Instagram.structure_chaos.com. And this is, and I would add my title. You can come in. And now I have my page. I can add a background, I can add pictures, I can add my logos, basically anything that I could do in Canva I can do here. I'm going to click publish. And now I can view the page. And these links are active. If I click on them, taking a little bit of time, but it brings me there. Click on Facebook. Brings me to my page. So the same thing that I was able to do in Canva, you can do in WordPress, and it's just as simple. Let me know if you have any questions.